Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mrs. Innocentia Mawerana Dimakatso Manchidi.
Yo.
This is a serious video, babe. You're not gonna do those things. And I'm here with my lovely, handsome baby, Mr. Mpo Edward Manchidi. And I'm standing, if you guys can tell, because I'm actually on my way out of this video because this is his video that he promised you guys, the video that he said he would do.
I deliver, guys. I deliver.
You do?
Yeah.
That's great. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much. You know I love and appreciate you so much.
I'm
Please,
freaking out.
No, don't freak out. You'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Please don't forget to like, comment, and please like and comment and encourage my husband,
guys,
and tell him that he did well. And please, guys, he's very nervous. I've been trying to get him to do this video.
Just say nice things, guys.
Say nice things only. Nice things only. Yeah, guys, I've been trying to get him to do this video, and he's like, "Oh, babe, I'm not ready." So, guys, please be nice to my hubby, okay? So, yeah, guys, Mina, I'm going to exit frame, and Punka is going to remain and do what he is here for, what he promised you guys.
My love, you don't want to ask me questions and then
no,
like sort of giving me direction, you know? What do you think? Like take me back from home, from school to varsity.
But baby, you're really changing the whole setup of this video.
Okay, I'm just asking for advice, you know. But please direct me somehow. Like
I'll be sitting right here.
All right, cool.
So I can wanna you need a bit of direction.
I'm mumbling.
I'll be here to just bring you back. Kosporo. Right? You see, you got your tea. You're good. You'll do good. All right, guys. Love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the video. I am about to disappear.
Okay, where do I start?
No, babe. Introduce yourself again. I'm
right,
out.
cool.
I'm out. I am out.
Simple.
Yeah.
Hi guys. My name is Mpo Edward Manchidi, and like I promised you guys, I'm here to basically just chill with you and discuss and just tell you guys where I come from and how I made it to where I am today. It's not really a guide of, you know, I'm not an expert in aspect of life. You know, I'm just gonna share with you my testimony, you know, how things came together, you know, through God, of course, and you know, and how things are still coming together. Just, you know, yeah, we're not there yet. We're still very young, and we're still trying hard at this life thing. So, how am I doing so far, my love?
You're doing well, babe.
All right,
but
cool.
You can't keep talking to me in the video. Keep going. Just keep going. You're doing well.
All right, thank you, baby. So yeah, guys. I come from. I'm a boy from Limpopo. I come from Krobesdal. It's in Limpopo. So obviously rural schools, from primary into high school. So everything there is basically there was no. I think right now, you know, with technology, things are improving and stuff. But in my time, there was no information as to, you know, what's next after high school. So, you know, I was a clever boy. You know, I'm a clever boy, so I did well in my high school. So also my background from home. It's not. I'm not a rich boy. I don't have anything. Am I still on the track, babe? Okay. Like I need to see you. You know, the thing is,
I'm here.
yeah, I need to see you nodding or doing something, but I can't see you through the lights, babe. Anyway, so I have a poor background, basically. So I had to work hard. I just knew that I had to work hard from school, so that I can make it into varsity at some point, through financial aid, through bursaries and stuff. But all that information, all these things were very blurry. You know, we don't know this. We didn't know these things. But I just knew that I had to do well in school because, you know, in the villages, there's always that one or two people who made it, you know, and, you know, they come back with information. Not enough information though, because, you know, it's every man for himself in this world sometimes. It's very sad, but, you know, it happens. So, but I tried my level best to do well in school. I think that is just number one point, that if you know that, you know, you want to make it into varsity and build a career out of all that, you know, just try and work hard. Make sure your high school you have great results, so that, you know, you can get some sort of financial aid to make it into varsity. Babe, I need to take a break a bit. Okay. You need to come sit here, babe. Yeah, so, you know, babe, you know what? I think I'm gonna need you in this video. I've tried, I don't know what I'm saying now. You know, I know what I want to say, it's there, but I just need some guidance. Actually, I need you close to me. I need my wife, guys. No. I need my wife, guys. Guys, I can't do this.
Don't convince yourself.
I haven't been in front of the camera without my wife. It is quite clear. I'm never gonna try this again alone. Babe, I need you.
Doing so well.
Babe, you're doing so well. I need you here, babe.
I wish you could. Hey guys. Hey guys, I don't know what I'm doing here. Guys, Punka.
I know, guys, I tried, guys.
Yo, guys, please comment down below
I tried,
and tell Punka how well he was doing.
I have a story, guys. I have a very beautiful story to tell, but I can't do it alone. I can't be in front of camera
you were doing it so
by myself.
Well.
I'm not doing this again alone. Thank you very much, babe, for coming back. Let's do it.
It's not by choice, just by the way.
Let's do it.
Can I please moisturize my lips?
Let's do it, my love.
Alrighty, babe. So you're doing very well. How far were you?
So I was still in high school. I was still saying that, you know, do well in high school.
Did you?
I was even thinking I should just give an executive summary. But anyway, I'm still in high school.
I think go back from where you come from home. Mm-hmm. Just summarize from there, because I'm not even sure where you stopped.
All right, so from home, my love. No, I want to you see, if I have a conversation with you, it's going to flow nicely.
Okay, that's fine.
So from home,
but also you look at the camera, don't look at me.
Okay, so from home, my love. Mm-hmm. It's.
Where do you come from?
I come from Groblersdal. It's in Limpopo, a small dorpie in Limpopo. And back in my day, when I was in school, there was lack of information. Okay. In terms of, you know, when you're done with school, what's next? Mm-hmm. There's usually nowadays there's people that go to schools and you know they guide these young ones. Mm-hmm. I never had that. Okay. We never had that. You know. I don't know. Maybe once. It never happened in my 5 years in school. Yeah. So with that, but somehow I just knew. You know, I'm a poor child. I come from a poor background. Dusty streets, guys. You know, it was very tough. It was very tough. I mean, you know, today we were sitting and we laugh about it, we talk about it, but it was very tough. So we just knew that, you know, we have to take this education seriously, because then we knew, or at least, you know, with education you can become something, you know, because we saw, you know, people next to us, the teachers and all those things, you know. It was through school. We knew that it was through school that we'll get somewhere. So this is why then I was pushing. I was a very quiet child in high school.
You were?
I was a very quiet child, my love. I had crushes there and there, but I didn't.
Not so quiet after all.
No, they were just silent crushes, you know.
Okay.
But I never took such things seriously. I never sharp negate. I think negate.
No, cha.
Yeah.
You weren't quiet.
But that was very good because I think God was protecting me and getting me to focus on what's important.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful to that. I'm very grateful to my guavava. I'm here because of my guava. Shout out. So yeah, I never took such things seriously. I never went to any school trips. I know Gold Reef City now here. You know, when I finally came to Joburg, I hate it. Just by the way, I just see it from a distance. So anyway, I never had an opportunity to do such things. You know, so I had no choice but to focus on my books. When I go home, also I have to go fetch water. Kaki rivai, lady kupuche three.
A wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I'm just translating for probably those that's at Kirvai.
So yeah, I used to fetch water, and it's from afar. You know, that place was far, but I made time still to study and hit the books. So I made it. Then I passed.
Okay.
I passed my high school. I got a very good result.
Yeah, guys, his matric certificate has, I was like, ooh, who gets such marks for maths and science? And guys, I'm sorry, my husband is smart.
No, I killed maths. I killed my maths.
You were part of, you were a provincial top what?
I'm unapologetic about it. I killed maths.
You were provincial top what?
I think I was number one.
In the province?
I think in the district.
In the district. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why I get a provincial top
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I remember that.
No,
okay,
anyway. I killed maths.
Yeah. So you decided to work hard. To basically better your situation because you knew that through education that's how you could better life. Yeah. Okay, so that was school, and then how did you then now get to be in UJ? Because you're saying there was no information and everything.
Yeah, wow, babe. Thank you for that break and refreshing my mind. This is very good. You're very good at this.
No.
Wow, babe.
You were doing
because
good.
now I have a clear direction of where I'm going. Okay. Thank you, babe. So then I passed. Remember, I did not know anything beyond matric. Now it was 2009 and I had to go somewhere. I did not apply the previous year. I did not apply anywhere. I did not, nothing.
Yeah.
So I was part of the walk-ins, Tako UJ. Late applications. You walk in January, February, I think maybe.
Late Jan, because Feb class started.
During the whole mess there, and so I was part of the walk-ins. And luckily in 2009 they were still allowing such things to happen in UJ.
I think they stopped it in 2012
after people died. So luckily they were still allowing that. I actually tried TUT as well.
Oh, okay.
So TUT refused me. I think it was because of we wrote some test, aptitude test.
APS. No.
I said aptitude.
Okay, I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah. We wrote a test and I think I failed. Whatever.
Okay.
Blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Now guys, there's nothing negative in my failures. Oh my goodness. My failures, look where I am right now. No, because everything led, my love.
Yeah.
Like he leads you. He leads you with all your great plans. But he leads you and
he knows where you're supposed to end.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So then TUT failed, rejected me. Thank you very much, TUT. Because then I went into UJ and I got into UJ. So
tell the story of how you got into UJ, because that is like,
oh yeah. But I have to give credit to a brother of mine from home, Siba, who
Sabata
Nkudi, who welcomed me with warm hands.
So this is you now coming
first time into Johannesburg.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. So this is you now coming into Joburg, coming straight from home, never been to Joburg, well, at least in this regard.
No, I've never been to Joburg.
Yeah, and then now you don't know anyone, you don't know any place,
Mm.
and you see this brother that you come from home with. Yeah.
No, he played a very important role in me coming into Joburg, and he was one of those. Absolutely, he was one of those. Him and his families, and his grandmother. They were the people who welcomed me and contributed into me being into Johannesburg, and actually settling in. And he took me to now let's go to UJ.
Okay,
cool. Now we went to UJ. I don't have any application. I just have my results. And then there was a long queue. I think, did we try Auckland Park? No, we did not. We went straight into Doornfontein because we were in town. He stays in town, so we were in town. Then we just went to the town campus, DFC. We went there. There was a long queue, very long queue. So we were on the queues, and then we had to show.
And he's standing with you. He's there with you.
So we had to show our results. We had to present our results to the HOD.
Okay.
He was the HOD, Dr. Fouché, I think. So he looked at my results. I think 2 people in front of me were rejected there and there. I'm sorry, your English result is poor. Your maths result is poor. Your science is poor. You can't. This was a electrical engineering queue. I think he was he was HOD of engineering as a whole. So so we went in there, and then I came. I was very scared. I was so afraid because now I saw him rejecting people. I got there and I was like, "Here's my result," and he looked at it. He said, "Go apply.
Go register.
Go fill." I had to fill up the form first, the application.
Okay.
I did not apply.
You didn't have an
so
application.
you can't register before you apply.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Good, go fill up your application, choose your course, and register." That time I'm coming home with, I had a bursary sort of.
Okay.
I had a bursary. I did not have school. Right?
Oh, you had a bursary because of your good marks.
Yes.
But you did not have.
So this was a bursary organized.
To university.
Yeah, it was organized by my principal, I think.
Okay. Because of your good grades.
Yeah, and my good behavior. So I did not have. I didn't have any school. So now I have school, and there's funding, and then everything came together. I think I got dress as well. I think I got dress. That's when I moved into res as well. And then life started. Oh my goodness, life started. Yes. Johannesburg started. My goodness.
Yeah.
I met more brothers, man. I met more brothers. I stayed in Soweto at some point with a brother of mine, Tapela Jacobs.
Tapela, he was in the previous vlog, actually.
Tapela Jacobs here. Also, I don't know now why I left res to live in Soweto. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened as well. But I stayed with his family and him for I think a month or 2 as well. Then we moved back together, back to Johannesburg, back to Josie town. Then we stayed in a flat with
so I think what I'm taking from this also is that having good relations helps so much, because I mean you get here, but then you meet brothers, you even take you into their homes.
No, you can't do it alone. Yeah. So and I mean we can never forget all these people that have been placed in my path. Yeah, of course. By God. Of course. They don't just pop up and decide to be nice. They are they are nice people, but in all that, driving everything. So course started. Guys, let's take it serious. Like now life started and I wanted to become a musician.
Also, babe, this is not funny. Right?
No,
I think
no,
okay, guys.
I told you we laugh now, but
yeah,
like it was
but
tough.
I just want to say also that we're not laughing at being a musician. We're laughing at the decision of someone who
finally getting
into school after struggling so hard, and then decide that I want to drop out of school. But also he wants to drop because sometimes I also think that there was also a bit of thinking that it's going to be easier if I go for music because I really like music. It's going to be easier than being in class, not knowing that music Leona itself is a whole work of its own.
No, yeah, absolutely.
You know, so it's just so funny now that you thought you were taking the easy way out.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
Because it has, there's work as well.
There is so much work, yes.
To become, where a lot of artists are.
Yeah.
So
there was a time that you wanted to drop out.
Only, I think, a semester in. Like, I'm so disappointed, guys. Wait,
Punka. So, Ore, you were a semester into school, into the school that you struggled so hard to get into. And a semester in, guys, a semester is 6 months. 6 months in, you were already wanting to quit. Yeah. And just because you can play the guitar, you're like, no, now be a musician. Yeah. Thinking that playing a guitar is all it takes.
It's that simple, yeah.
Thinking it's that simple to be a musician. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
That is terrible.
Yeah, so I'm going to start timing you, né? Because I feel like we are going to go and go and go.
No, my love, no, this video must be long. It's fine. The people ask for it.
Yes, they did ask for it, but I mean timing you as in like...
And you see, when you're here, now I'm flowing.
Okay, babe, I know that they don't mind. I know you guys don't mind long videos, but guys, it needs to have structure because now we're going to start telling you nitty-gritties.
Structure.
Yeah, I'll structure you. So we don't need the like nitty-gritties of every single thing for the address and then like eat rice
every day, whatever.
And then, okay, cool.
I did survive on rice, mayonnaise.
I think we all did. Tin fish. I think we all did. I think once upon a time in varsity, everyone had to eat rice and fish and mayonnaise.
Yeah, kasiris. Like, rice, what the hell are we doing?
Babe, come back. Get a line.
Movies, rice, tin fish, mayonnaise. You made it.
Yeah.
So, then a semester in, guys, I was like, now I want to be a musician. I'm 19 at that time. 19, I'm alone in Joburg in terms of family or, anyone who would say, "Hi, Wena, what are you doing?" I'm alone. Like, I'm taking taking decisions by myself.
Such big decisions.
Yeah,
like
just
dropping out of school.
Just doing.
Yeah.
So, I was robbed, by the way.
Babe.
2009 was tough. When I got to Joburg, I was robbed.
Babe, go Joburg.
No, babe.
Please, babe. Guys, Punka, I'm gonna leave this video and let him finish it by himself. Yeah. So you got mugged.
So I got mugged. Thank you.
Cool.
North. You guys, don't walk through North.
Yeah,
like Mandela Bridge. Don't do that.
I'm terrified of Jersey, guys.
So music failed, school failed. I lost my bursary. Now I was really on my own. Now I was scared. I was now confused. Now I'm like 20. Since it was 2010 when I was 20. Yeah.
Sure. So now you're like 31.
Yeah, guys, I'm 30 something. This is not right. I can't believe I'm 30 something. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
30 something. So now I'm out of school.
By the way, you said that was when 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
By the way, I was in grade 11 at that time. You're doing your second year.
Nice.
I'm in grade 11.
Yes, but that's how it works.
Anyway, moving on.
So guys, I must experience the life first,
so that you can prepare it for me. Yeah, I know.
So guys, now it's 2010. So 2010, 2011, 2011. I still had some modules registered, just by the way. My dropping out was a dropping out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I was still registered, a fully registered
You were
student.
still a student, yeah.
With some modules registered. My student card was still working. But I was not attending. I was not taking anything seriously. I had poor guidance. I wish I had someone to, oh my goodness, I really wish I had someone to push me into the right direction.
And you know, babe, that's really what a lot of young people need, and that's really what another thing that we
this is why I said absolutely.
It's one of the things that it's one of our conversations with Punka, and one of the things that we're doing, you know, behind, like Punka like saying, behind the scenes. It's some of the things that we're doing, trying to be there for young people that trying to be there for young people in a way that we wished we had someone to be there for us.
We need to take it from, I think, grade 11. We need to get them
even
from grade
earlier,
11.
even earlier.
Because I remember I started being serious in grade 10. In September, when my principal in one morning said, people will fail the whole year and expect to pass December. It's not going to happen.
Then you realize
life
is not a joke after all.
I had that. I felt that.
Yeah.
That's when I started being serious
about school.
Yeah. So, and it helped because I did well. I started collecting awards. So then 2010, 2011, I'm still 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm still trying music. It's not happening. I'm not meeting the right people anyway. There was a guy who used to play for Joyous Celebration. I got his number somehow. I don't know how. And I called him and Komela. But that was, you know, people when they're in a position, they act up.
No, I don't think
because the conversation
DMs were full.
No, I got his number somehow.
You said you contacted
I phoned him
directly.
We were supposed to meet at some point, and you know, he just acted up like whatever. He must come now. Anyway, so where am I? So now 2010, 2011, it not happened. I failed the year again. At some point, my love, I even got a F7.
You got an F7, babe?
I did, babe. Between 2010 and 2011.
Yo.
I had to up.
You were really playing. Guys, F7, by the way, to those that
it was really tough, and I brought it upon myself.
Yeah.
Like,
do you want to explain what an F7 is to those that don't know?
So F7 is when you are being excluded from academics.
Academically excluded. You're basically being kicked out of varsity because of your...
you failed. Because you failed.
I was trying to be
because you failed.
Politically correct.
Because those should be like, go back home.
Yeah. Okay. Punka.
So something woke in me. I said, no. I'm not a failure, and I'm not going to fail at this. I'm going back, and I'm going to do this. I went back in.
This is now
2012 now. I'm gonna get 2012 when I started to meet the right people, when things were making sense now. Like I needed to push. I knew that I had to push. I had to go back and start I finished what I started.
That's not funny. That is actually, guys.
Oh
my God, guys! I wanna share this joke. This finished what I started joke, but I feel like we're gonna drift away from what we're talking about.
No. I think I'm that kind of a guy, and I'm very grateful for that attitude, because I just wanted to finish. I just wanted to prove to myself that no, man, maths,
things that you know that you're good at.
No. I went back. I studied, and I passed. From 2012, now it's like I'm studying course from scratch. Like
now you're getting serious.
Yeah, now I'm getting serious. Of course, I started passing. Started studying. There were some glitches there and there, some fails.
Like no normal glitches that everyone goes
absolutely,
through.
Absolutely.
Well, most people go
now
through
course
university.
started becoming normal. I started passing majority and failing one, but getting a sub. I think I got a sub at some point and went back and I passed.
I've never written a sub. Just
not clever.
Just by the way.
Never very clever.
That's not clever.
I love my tea's finished. So I got a sub at some point during my journey. I passed, and now in 2012, that's when I was also 2013 now. Let me go into 2013. That's when I also started with my training, my work
experience.
My work and
PT,
experience.
Whatnot.
My practicals.
Yeah.
Because you had to do your practicals before you graduate.
Yeah.
They don't do it anymore now. I think they just do straight 3 years.
Oh, really?
And they go out. Yeah.
So why were they making it so tricky for other children back then?
No. We're very happy. It was good.
Is it?
It was good because my training then gave me direction into what I'm doing today.
What you want to.
Yeah, I went straight into consulting that year, and I'm still in it now.
And you're glad you are.
Oh my love, let me tell you why. Because that very same year, it was time for the final year people asked to apply for training. We applied through some lecturer. This lecturer goes to different companies, right, to put in our applications. So I was called in in Eskom as well. So I did an interview in Eskom, but I still had some modules
that you still had to finish.
I still had to finish. Now, I'm guessing, okay, this was part of the deal was that you needed to have finished all your modules to train with Eskom. But they did not take that condition seriously, because I went into the interview, they called me, they had my results, they had my everything, my statement, they knew that I did not finish. They called me in, these guys, and I passed the interview. It was a written interview. I crushed it.
Yes.
Asking us about surgery stars. Yeah. Linguistics of the house. So I crushed the interview, and I was called back to come and say, Mpoma Chidi, congratulations, you have made it into the works training. Come get your PPEs. So then I went back. I got a call back, as you guys call it in your industry. So I got the call back, and we were very excited. There was a few of us. We were very happy, guys. Eskom,
we are within.
So
I remember that Eskom. Oh, guys, also can I just add that the Eskom time, guys, was such. Guys, it was such a special time. We were like, you know what? It does not get better than this. Yeah. We were so happy. He was crying. I was crying. We were just like, you know what? Life is about to get better for you. You're about to be that person that you've always imagined yourself to be. And we are on about 45 minutes now, ne? Because there's still another 15 minutes. Go.
Thank you, my love. So then, Eskom, things did not go well in that they now started saying, I think it was a voice, but through a brother. He said to me, my guy, I think I saw you at school. You still had some modules, right? I'm like, yeah, I still have some modules, but they called me. They have my results and everything, but they called me. So I don't know, what should I do? No, I think just so you're safe, tell them. Disclose. Ask them is this okay? Then I did. I spoke to the lady. She was very friendly, and she said, no, I don't know how we missed this, but no, I'm sorry, it cannot work like this.
Basically, you can't
down.
Basically, you can't work for Eskom.
I could not do the training.
You could not do the training in Eskom while you still had those modules. And this is now something you find out after you have even collected the uniform and everything.
Yes, I had the uniform for the weekend. I was going back on Monday. I got the uniform on Friday. I had it throughout the weekend,
celebration,
taking selfies. Monday I was crushed.
Yeah. And you cried.
Oh, babe.
You were inconsolable.
A walk from Braamfontein, the Eskom in Braamfontein to town, CBD.
Yeah.
I cried throughout. I did not care who's looking. It was very sad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
getting emotional.
Anyway, I spoke to you. I got.
Baby.
Now I'm just fast forwarding now.
Okay.
So there was another angel send. Remember, guys, I told you, and I still live by this. There's no failure in my life that I take serious. It hurts at that point. Of
but
course.
It has a lesson.
And
it has a silver lining.
Absolutely. It was my God at that time, just doing this.
Yeah. Rinting. Yeah.
So it hurts at that point, obviously, but there was an angel sent. I think maybe a week or 2 weeks later, and we met at a garage somewhere there in town. The gentleman, he's the one who took me in and gave me training.
Why are you not giving Mr. Rapp some credit? He deserves.
Oh my goodness.
This
guy is great. Yeah. So Mr. William Rapalalani, he's vendor. I don't know. I'm attracted to vendor people. Or vendor people are just attracted to me.
You.
Like I can tell you about. Babe, I worked for and with so many vendor guys.
Yeah, I know.
And ladies. So
yeah. Yeah.
So the gentleman took me in. I think I still had 5 modules. I had a semester left. He took me in. He paid for my fees as well. He paid for. He was just like, it's fine. Go back. I did the training with him in 2013. 2014, he said, no, go back. We'll pay for your year. Go finish.
And come back.
And come back.
Basically, rest assured that you've got a job when you finish school.
Don't cry, guys. Don't cry. It's just a small setback. God is with you.
God is working it out for your good, always.
Guys.
Always.
So instead of working for this big, huge company that everyone in my class was crying for, now I'm getting a very important experience that I'm living by even today. I'm on my own. I'm running my own firm. Because of this experience,
and by the way, Mr. William is still one of your contacts right now.
I'm still consulting.
You're still consulting
him
through him, and he consults through you. Is that how it's said?
My goodness, it was great. There was I don't know if I should say, there was a substation project that I was doing. Communicated to him.
And you were so proud,
throwing
guys.
Ideas throughout.
Guys, this man has such a pure heart. He was so proud. He was like, and he also asked to speak to me on the phone.
I build substations. We don't play. Now we submit invoices. Cool. Anyway, so it was great. You see, this is how God works. Like you have your plans, you have your dreams, you have your goals, and He has something greater for you. So 2014, then I went back, I finished. I graduated 2015. Let's just, don't use your fingers to count. It will fail. 2014, I finished. I graduated 2015. And then I was now going in and out of companies, working, meeting horrible bosses, meeting great bosses.
There'll be a horrible bosses video that will also come. And you see, guys, now that he's finally doing this video, trust me, every other video that he promised will definitely follow. Because I think you can see that this is not so bad after all.
Yeah, no, I met a horrible boss in Wheatbank. I think that guy was just competing with me. Like, bruh, I don't know. Like, he was just competing with me. I'm a junior.
Yeah, just a kid.
I'm just a kid. He's just. I left him within 2 months. I was like, no. I
Yeah,
told
don't
him,
get
no,
into that.
Nah, like I told him straight to his face, so, nah, no, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna do this to me.
So we'll have a
So
horrible
anyway,
bosses
yeah.
video.
I met now even more horrible bosses in Randburg somewhere. That guy was just weird and like horrible.
But that, you know, with him, it's
I
very...
told him to his face as well. No, I'm so proud of myself.
With
My
him,
goodness.
it's very...
that
I'm also
guy.
now digressing. But I wanted to say that with him, it's so strange because he was so...
Yeah,
like,
it was great. He was my friend. I used to,
so much. He used to love you so much.
He was my friend. I used to regard him as a friend.
Yeah.
We used to go out
But
on
anyway,
weekends and do other things.
anyway, let's focus. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, I also told him to his face, just by the way. I was not scared of him. No, I'm not scared of him. I was not scared of him. So, anyway, yeah, just respecting me, I suppose. So now, I'm here, guys. And then, like, throughout all that, you know, you meet horrible bosses, you meet great people. And throughout all this, you know, there's God watching over you. Because when you leave from here, because, no, you just can't take it anymore. Not because what's off or something, or you know, when you're just running away always. No, these people will give you depression. There's always another job for you. Like somehow I've always landed into a new job. Until now, guys. Until now that, you know, I'm able to stand on my own and do things on my own. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I need to give credit to my wife. I think a video where we spoke about, I think it was how we met, or something, when we discussed how you were there throughout, you know, with me. I need to give credit to my wife for being there throughout. To always say, no, let's go study, when it was time for me to play, and no. There's no time to play. So I'm here now, and I'm grateful to God. It's true.
It's true. And he answers.
Oh.
He may not answer. You know, God may not answer at a time that you want him to, and in a way that you want him to.
Yeah.
But God answers.
Yeah.
It feels like you want to say something.
I need to say this, babe. I need to now try and conclude everything this way. Alright, guys, basically this is not a guide. I'm not trying to say do this so that you are. No, we have different paths.
Yeah.
Mudimo or Tamisha through different paths to make it to where he wants us to be. So this was my path. But of course you need to work. You need to push yourself. Don't sit at home and say, hey, Baron Mudimo thing. Yes, he's there, but you need to push. And it's true. You need to work your butt off so that, you know, you're going to push. Yes.
God does
absolutely.
Not want, God does not
want
laziness.
So push yourself, guys. Push yourself. There's no, I come from a poor background, I'm therefore gonna die poor. No. You're not poor. Your parents are poor. You're an innocent child who has a clean slate. And you know what, babe?
I also just want to say, speaking of parents, I just wanna say, babe, what you're saying about your parents are poor, I don't even think necessarily that your parents are poor. I think it's more of a thing of
the man is not yours. I mean, the man is not yours.
Yeah.
From a poor household, the poverty is not yours. You need to push yourself. You're not destined to be poor because
absolutely
in a poor family.
But also
you're not destined to be cheese boy because in monies.
Yeah.
You still need to work.
Yeah.
I mean, we were not privileged to be born into monies like that. This is why we knew that, you know, we had to build it from ground up. We had to do it ourselves. You know, there was no, you know, we didn't have the privilege of trust funds, or, you know, your father knowing someone, go UJ, or knowing someone at an industry somewhere and putting you in, you know. We knew that we had to push it.
Hence you were saying self-made.
Self-made.
Because everything was
Self-made
through
and
yourself
proud.
and everything was through yourself. But I also just wanted to add, babe, we must also just give credit to the parents, babe.
No.
I also just remember how your mom would share the story of how much she is just wants better for you. You know how much she wants better for you.
That's another thing that I saw that I needed to also work hard.
Yes.
To become something like this.
Yeah. As much as self-made is self-made, but self-made started somewhere where the parents, where Mr. and Mrs. Manchidi Senior decided to invest in their children, in their child, and say we want
we can't claim that it was from zero.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We had something. We had something. We had food. We had shelter, a roof over our heads. We had school uniform. We had school. So we started somewhere.
It was decent. It was decent. It's just that because life is life. Even though your parents could both be working, but they can only do so much, and you don't know the other responsibilities, and there's other siblings, and there's other this and that.
They're not alone,
and probably they don't start working from the time you are born. Sometimes you are born to parents that are not working, and they work along the way. All of that. But I think you have told a beautiful motivational story, babe. Personally, I always say that, guys, I have no reason to underperform. I have no reason to not run and chase my dreams, because I feel like I'm married to my inspiration. I'm married to a man that literally decided to rewrite his story and be like, yes, but I'm deciding that I want a life like this. So I'm also personally so inspired by my husband. I feel like, hey, Mina, guys, I don't know. Also, another problem is that I could sound very biased right now because I'm really obsessed with my husband and my husband's story. But I really feel like it does not get better than my husband. It does not get better than how hard he worked, how hard he works, and everything. So I hope someone out there was inspired by the story. Like he said, this was never to boast about where he thinks he is. Like he said, we are not even anywhere close to where we want to be. And when we say we're young, we don't even mean by age. We mean young by in our journey. We're still very, very young in our journey. So where we want to be
we still have to push and see what God has
in store. We can never stop, and but definitely we are grateful for where we are. We're grateful for the journey. I'm grateful that God brought you into my life, and I was able to play whatever small role that I was able to play, but I do feel like you did all the work by yourself. I feel like, listen.
Thank you.
So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed.
It's like studying, read your books. It starts in high school. I think I started late in grade.
I think most of us start
late. Start late is fine.
In high school, our teachers used to say to us, "You guys think everything is a joke? It's a joke."
No, it was a joke.
We used to say that as a response.
Grade 9, half of grade 10 was a joke.
I think even in matric, we were still taking it as a joke. I remember in matric, the Lona, you're not gonna survive in the real world next year. Guys, they used to say that, and it'd be like, actually that's what we want, because we feel like you're wasting our time here. We want the real world. Guys, so you know what, if you're watching this, you're still in high school and whatever, push, please push. Please tell yourself that, you know what, I can be something. I can be anything I want to be. If you're in high school, if you're in varsity right now, please push. If you are already in the workspace, please push. I feel that we need to push until our very last day on earth. I feel like we can never stop, because also we don't know when our last day will be. So at least I would say, you have definitely played your role.
But I failed at music. I'm gonna make sure my child become a musician.
No.
Because
who are you having the child with?
I can't have my dreams die.
Who are you having the child? But you play. You play music. You play music at church. What more do you want?
And that's enough for me. I can't live. I know I have a few friends who do gigs. They're always out there. I don't know if I can do that.
Imagine being away from me.
No.
Like, hey.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy because I know for sure this is where God wants me to be.
Definitely.
Through all these things, babe, driving from Witbank to Joburg, you pass all these power stations to Eskom. I was crying at some point. I can't remember why. Like, why can't I just make it into one of these? Like, become some technician or whatever. Like continue,
God says that is not your journey. You've got a different journey. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh my word, guys. Oh my word. I'm so happy that you did this, babe. Well done. You did so well. You would have done it equally well even if I wasn't sitting here. You were doing very well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like this video. Please tell my husband he did well. Please tell my husband that his story is, I don't know, I hope it touches you as much as it touches me. I think it's definitely worth sharing. I do think that somebody will be touched. I do think that and it doesn't even matter what industry you're going into or which level of life you are already in, whether you are still in school, whether you are already working, just work hard at whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're looking for a job, work hard at it, everything.
Don't sit and say, thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
It doesn't work like that.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please.
Thank you guys. No, but I have to close this. This is my video.
Oh.
Thank you guys for watching. And thank you for listening to this wonderful story. So I love you guys. I love you so much, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Please comment, guys, and be nice. And don't forget to tell your...
I will come for you if you're not nice. I don't play that game.
Don't forget to tell your
friends,
to tell their friends, and to tell their and you know it. We love you guys.